Hello, I'm Jamey Carsel. I was going to show you guys a real cool thing that happened to me. I had a guy offer to build me with Buffalo Trailers this Clinician cart when I go do clinics, so I would have everything. And then some of my good friends along the way, like John McNerney with Yukon Forge and Todd Walker with Todd Walker Tools. Those two guys are great human beings. I love them both. And then Workman Hoof Care from Europe. They donated some money to get some tools, and these grizzly tools came from them. Workman USA, Hoof Care USA. I got some knives and this real nice little trimming box from them. And what I'd like to do is go through all of this with you and just give a thank you to everybody that helped me out. So first I'd like to, he asked me not to, but I'm going to anyways. I'd like to say how really nicely built this little Clinician's cart is and how much time he went into it. Buffalo Aluminum Designs made it, and he made it to where I can have an anvil, a little stand in here, my trimming cart in here, and several things. There's little shoe bins right here to put horseshoes in, little pad bins here to put pads in, little tool bins to have little small tools and drill bits and things like this in there. This drawer right here has a lot of my welding inserts and stuff, because I will be doing little welding insert demonstrations. And this large drawer down here fits my welder. This is the Workman welder. It's a P162 welder. It's a stick welder. This thing is a welding dude. It will weld aluminum and steel, and I mean it really penetrates and welds. It is a little bitty thing, and it fits right there in that drawer along with this welding plate. This welding plate's really handy. You can put clips, quarter clips in here, toe clip in here, put your ground on here, and you can weld whatever you need to with these inserts with this little plate. They're not very expensive. I believe they're about $80, $85, and boy, they're worth having. This is the top to the cart, and he made it to where the legs drop down on this, and it will be a workbench. So you can see I have my workbench here that I can put stuff on, which this will all be wrapped with logos, with the Workman logo, with the John McNerney logos, with Yukon Forge and the Todd Walker logos. It will have the Spanish Lake Blacksmith logo. Spanish Lake Blacksmith Supply donated this nice pair of GE racetrack nippers. It'll have Workman design on it. It will have Justin Decker knives on it. It'll have his logo on it, and it'll be quite a deal. Anyhow, so what I'd like to do is just kind of run you through some of the stuff that was donated. This cart, this is a cool little cart, and it was donated by Workman Hoof Care USA, so it would fit underneath my cart over here in the storage bin. Workman hoof knives. These are a drop blade hoof knife. Very affordable type of hoof knife. There's their loop knife. Really nice little loop knife. This is Justin Decker's knife. Oh man, this is a nice knife. I can't tell you how nice this knife is. And it runs like a charm. Buy some of these Justin Decker knives. They're awesome. Spanish Lake Blacksmith Supply, as I said, donated this nice pair of GE nippers for me. The card nippers, they were donated to me by Workman Hoof Care in Europe, and a guy named Norbert makes these. They are replaceable blades. The rivet will replace, the bushings replaced. This is the titanium model, and I'm telling you, we've been using a pair of these for about 1.5 years now, and they're almost indestructible, and they cut like brand new 1.5 years later. They're replaceable blades. They're pretty expensive, but I got to tell you, they're quite a deal. Obviously the P162 Workman welder, that thing's a class act. The welding plate, this is the top of my bin that is an awesome workbench that will be wrapped with everyone's logos. Then I want to get into our tools and stuff. We've got Yukon Forge with John McNerney. John's an old friend of mine, and so is Todd Walker. These guys are great guys if you don't know them. Pick up some of their tools. You'll not be disappointed, I promise. So this is a set of tongs and a 3/8 punch, so you can make some tongs with them. This is cross peen hammer and one of his E-head punches. His fuller. This is Todd Walker's 50 cal is what he calls it. It's a bob punch. He's got great pritchels and great back punches and great hammers. Todd does. Excellent knives. Look up Todd Walker Tools. That's another great human being Todd Walker is. Now we'll talk about this swing out right here. This swing out is awesome. It was made by Justin Fry, and it loosens. You can loosen this right here, and by loosening that, that swivels the top. This comes over. Once you get everything clearing, and it locks in right there. It opens up. This thing is built real heavy, and I mean it is nice. Iron Range Manufacturing with Justin Fry made that swing out, and I am really proud of that swing out. I'm going to call Justin up and have him make me an aluminum stand for my little bitty anvil that's over here, and we're going to put that under there. I'm going to call him up. He's got those magnet stands. I'm going to have him build me a custom one. But he done an excellent job with that swing out, man. It's awesome. And then this little tool cart right there, tool holder. They made that over there, 10 bin. That's pretty cool. But I got to tell you about this little forge right here. Rob Michael from Oleo Acres donated this forge with Lauren Baker that makes these forges. This is the Mighty Forge. And I am telling you, this little one burner forge with the brick in it, this little ledge allows you to grab your shoes really nice with your tongs. You can get in there and grab it right there with your tongs. Get one of these John McNerney tongs. When it's hot, look at that. This thing, I was asked if it gets hot enough to weld. This thing gets hot enough to do whatever you want in it. This thing is awesome. I mean, fires right up and it gets hot. You can weld in this thing. You can stack your shoes in it if you got big shoes, and it'll get them hot. And I mean really hot. It's quite a little machine. And you can't hear it run. The thing's quiet. Lauren Baker, what a design. You did great on this. I love this thing. And it's a pleasure to work at it. Thank you, Oleo Acres and Rob Michaels, for donating. It's been put to good use already out in Arizona. I just got this whole rig back from Arizona, as a matter of fact. Then I had to go to the Netherlands. I'm a little bit late on getting everything out as far as telling you all about these products and the nice people that donated them. But here it is. Mighty Forge. We'll go to the little drill. This little drill was given to me. The money was actually donated by Peter Workman himself, and Peter Workman with Workman USA or Workman Europe donated the money, and I went out and bought these little grizzly tools. This thing works awesome. I mean, that thing is sweet. We did cut it down a little bit so it wasn't so tall, so we could get the lid on it like we wanted. Then we have over here, we have this multi-tool in these expando wheels. The multi-tool was donated by John Hochbarger with Wellshod. John is a great guy, man. He's so nice to us. And he donated this whole multi-tool system. Well, the attachment itself was long enough, even with the slide out that was built for this thing, that we couldn't really keep the length of the multi-tool attachment, so we ended up putting these on here. And man, this thing works great. I got a small wheel here so I can get into stuff, the bigger wheel here. As you can see, we put a heel check on, do a little boxing and safety. Really easy with this thing. It's quite a little machine. Thank you, John Hochbarger and Wellshod, for your donation. We appreciate that. This is a little knife sharpener here, and I'm going to go get one of these knives and show you this little bitty thing. It is cool. So I've turned it around and it's going backwards. This is actually a 3/4 horsepower with little bitty 4-inch wheels on it, or 3-inch wheels, whatever they are. And it goes all the way up to 7,000 RPMs. Obviously you don't need that high, but listen to this thing roll. I mean, that thing is something else. But we keep it all the way down low and we sharpen our knives with it. You want to buff them? Buff your knife with it. We keep it on the lower setting so we get a nice buff and we don't heat our tool up, take the tempering out of it. But that thing is cool. 106 bucks is what it is, and it's cheap for what it does. And it comes with the little screw-in ends like the Londonderry Forge does. They come with that, and these things just spin right on it. Then here's my bandsaw. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a battery-powered bandsaw. Works great. You pop the battery in there, push the button, and it just runs awesome. Source for the horse. Taylor Moore donated a lot of stuff with this. He donated a lot of the material. He donated a Dan Salcedo knife. He donated, I believe, these wheels, if I'm not mistaken. He was really good to me with this cart and really done us a lot of good stuff with this. I appreciate Taylor Moore and Source for the Horse and everything he did for us on this cart, because without him, this cart would have been a little harder to get done. So thank you, Taylor Moore. We really appreciate that. I think I showed you everything with this thing. All the donators, all the tools. The wrap, I believe it was donated as well. Not 100% sure that Taylor didn't have a lot to do with that. Taylor Moore on the wrap. There again, Buffalo Aluminum Designs built all of this. All the little stands, all the little slide outs. And really done a heck of a job.